if you want to study music and you can't afford an instrument is going to be taken care of. At our schools, we make sure that kids know that's a given. We believe that every student deserves access to that.
Because it's no secret that you don't see too many kids that look like me sitting in an orchestra playing a string instrument. It's just kind of the way it is. And here we are at Bailey Gadsden, Thurgood Marshall, where, you know, kids come from all different sorts of ethnicities and cultural backgrounds, and they're loving it. And so in a few years, we're going to see a lot more diversity. And I think S&P does a great job of that.
Yeah, the Merit School of Music program was a diverse program. So I was able to see people that look like me, which was probably helpful and inspiring perhaps, or at the very least, it just made me feel comfortable.
What I like about Maestro Morello, he tore down the walls of Benaroya and just invited the entire city to come in. It was awesome because even people just off the street, like, what is this building? Like, what? They didn't even know it was the Symphony Hall.
If a person comes to a symphony orchestra concert and he sits or she sits there for 2 hours and just doesn't get it, it's like, I don't understand this. I'm used to pieces of music that last 3.5 minutes. I just sat through a piece that lasted 52 minutes. We need to help people understand what's going on and why it's going on. Because, as I said, understanding leads to appreciation, and appreciation leads to patronage.
And it's one of the things the Seattle Symphony has been really great about, is that they have had concerts where they've invited kids to come in to perform for free. They have concerts in the community. They've played on this stage. They've played at Langston Hughes stage.
So we provide a safe environment for kids to grow and say it's okay to excel. You know, in some of those schools, if you excel, you might get beat up. People might not like that. Here, when you excel, they pat you on the back and say, good job, good for you, that's good work.
And the more that the kids and the parents of these cultures see faces that look like them, the more they realize that it's an option, and the more they can actually say, you know, I dream to be like this person.
Only thing you need to do is see our picture, you know, 4 black women with instruments. And that in itself, I think it seems to be enough to get people to come out and see. Actually, they just want to see because they're curious. And so they'll come backstage and say, you know, I really loved it. This is my first time, and I'm going to go to more. You know, and that in itself is just very satisfying.